This program is proudly brought to you by the FSCA. Anthropologist Margaret Mead once said, "Don't doubt that a small group of people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Today, we're in KwaMhlanga in Mpumalanga, where Masedi Education Projects is living testament to that. They come together, share resources, and build quality education infrastructure in the rural areas. How do they do it? Why do they do it? And even better, how can we as Zaka link them up with someone to give them reliable, relevant, and credible information so that they can make even better financial decisions? Let's go meet with them and find out more. Let's bye.
Tabela, Lina Laga Kenama Shagonolo Pasha Moshaka. I'm the co-founder of Masedi Education Stockfell. So Masedi is a stockfell, so it operates like any other stockfell, right? It has about 50 investors. It was built on solely to improve quality education in rural areas as well as townships. How we improve that, we basically improve the infrastructure of the school and also be involved in the strategic management of the school, just so that we can actually improve that school so that it can be attractive to the community.
It's good to see you, Leshapuma. Good. Thank you. No, I'm really busy. You are hard at work. You are discussing the ceilings. This is wonderful.
The reason I joined this because of the impact Masedi is causing on our people, because Batuarina Bachokole. And right now, the only thing that is like our people depend on us, on us to make a change.
You know, I must be honest. It's about the stockfels sitting at the stockfels, the gross side, the uniform, school fees matter. It's the first time Kukaka a stockfell that collects money. The buildings are school. How did this idea come about?
I can rata tuto, rata skolo and rajamaraing, and situation here the golo komaraing has never been good, right? That's why but when
I think part of for investor kore ke rata education and idea ya Masedi heitla e batlon tlhalosetsa ka hore how we can establish this stockfell. It came at a point mo philong mo loreng ne ke feel gore ke ka gona go contributor to community as part of Masedi.
So I think it's always been sort of my vision to improve dikolo tsa gae, simply because I think everyone in the community can bring their child there. Yes. So now, as a parent, transport to transport your child, and then one travel like 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers just for school. Yes, I think in Joburg it's better, but you will find that your village is like 60 kilometers from the nearest town, and that's probably the only best school for your child, right? So I wanted to give parents that flexibility. I don't necessarily have to send my child in town. They can go to, the school down the road, and yeah.
I love it. At the same time, you're stimulating the local economy.
Yes,
I think it's brilliant.
Yes.
But also, now I can such a letter from my pocket and I invest as one of the members of the stockfell. How do I get return on investment? What's in it for me besides knowing we're doing the right thing?
Okay, so as I understand through returns, so what we do is that we invest the money into the school by building, and then through school fees that they receive, they bring the money back to us as a stockfell group, and we dissipate it amongst members through the returns. So we give members a return of 10.5% currently.
Nakina Willie Mashirwana to me school say 1996. Gar ko pora le ba Masedi ke ga re banna ga re hwe mara ga re gole re ka dira jwang gore ntho a rena e re tshwenyang ke meago re ka dira jwang then e rile ra kopana le ena no re ka dula le ena rena re na le idea re ka dira Masedi Stokvel then ke ga ba kopantšha re be re na le moago o tee o beng re wagile mara o bo ka re tswela pele gabotse ge COVID e fihla gwa re tsho mabone a tima go pala ka roof Masedi ba re reisetša 75,000 ya roof then ra roofa ga re fetša go roofa moago o then Masedi ya re thuša ka another 2 buildings gore re mo re leng gona then ya ba 3 blocks ya mathomo ba e roofile ya bo tše pedi ba di agile go tswa go bona then ga ba fetša go di aga then bana ya thomo ba thibang so the first place e be le gore ga re hwe mara ga re phele so all the years re phela ka nqanqe so ge ke bolela so ka thušo ya Masedi bana ba rena ba ba le go 361 gona jalo this morning ba go about 560.
And then now tell me, le ba ba kae go stokfeleng at the moment?
We have about 50 investors at the moment. Yeah, that's how many we are.
That's not bad at all. And then so the projects to date, what have you done so far?
We've built 3 blocks in a school in Limpopo. And then in that school also there's a block that was half done, so it didn't have a roof. That's how the Stokvel started. And then this is our second project. As you can see, this building, this is a crash with 3 classrooms. It has an office, storeroom. It will have boarding facilities sort of. So currently we are almost done with the second project, and we hopefully will assist other private schools in rural or semi-rural school areas.
I know you are fighting. La pusha.
Until 2020 June,
Only
during
2020?
COVID. Yes.
And this is how much you've done so far?
Yes.
This is incredible.
If you build a school and then more learners enroll, it means more teachers will be hired. It means maybe even malumi wa transport ambana, we'll have more kids to transport. It means mosadi wa go roka uniform o tla roka more, right? So you indirectly impacting other avenues.
As Zaka, you know that we bring someone who can give you more advice so that you go even higher than you are at the moment. What sort of help do you think you can receive from us? What do you need?
I think just like any business, I think what here is struggling is to attract newer investors, right? Like any business, you're going to have your current clientele falling off, and you have to constantly be attracting new investors. And I think that's where we fell off. So yeah, I think Zaka will help us in reaching to a bigger world.
Ladies, Zaka has got you covered. We're going to go and meet our advisor now, who's going to give you the information that you need for you to grow this organization and even scale it, because the whole South Africa needs your work.
Yeah.
But let's not waste time. Up.
Thank you so much.
Let's go. I go back. Ladies, good, thanks. At least it's
Yes,
I like it. It's a brand new day.
Yes.
We slept well. We're feeling fresh.
Yeah.
We're ready to talk about money.
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Grace is waiting for us. Let's go and meet her.
Thank you.
Oh, you-
Hi Grace. We are from Masedi Education Project. So we run a Stokvel that assists or invests in schools, mainly in rural and semi-rural areas. So our main aim is to make sure that these schools grow such that they can become like one of the best schools in the country. And our main aim also is to make sure that we have young people investing, we grow the investment in the schools, we grow the economy, because as a school, when one school grows, the economy around that school grows as well. So that is what we do as a Stokvel.
In terms of where do you get money for your Stokvel? Let me ask.
Members.
Okay.
Yes, so the members invest monies. We start at a minimum of 1,000 rand.
Wow. Se ke se ratileng ka bona ke gore ntse ke bua le youth. Bana ba ileng gore ba banyane ene ba gola ene ba ileng gore ba ipona ka nako e tlang go na le se ba se dirang in terms of business. Ene ke ratile le gore ka tsheko ke kopane le batho ba basadi ba ileng gore le nna ke le mo ke ithutile tse ngata mo go bona gore kana gre le basadi a re goleng re sa nna ko morago ra tlogela banna ba re eta ka pele. So ke ithutile tse ngata ka se ba se dirang ele bana ba banyane ba ileng gore ba sa gola mo ileng gore ba tsene mo stokfeleng, and then ba go tsena mo stokfeleng ba bona bohlokwa ba gore a re investe, ene mo ileng gore ra ge dikolo re tsie pleke ya ga borona re itse re godise gore le yona e tletle e tshwanele di pleke tse di leng magoeng bana ba sa bona ka re bona ba salletse morago. Ke kopa ho tsha yaanong ka le ira di investment, so tšhelete ga le kenya since gona le a formal structure, it means there's a bank again.
So there's a platform,
okay,
which is an FSP.
Okay.
Right. So Chelete is aligned to that platform.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a bank,
Yeah.
but it's an FSP.
It's a registered FSP.
Oh, it's a registered FSP. That's your.
So the reason for Shimisha that one instead of a bank
Okay.
is of transparency and the ease to do things digitally. So a lot of banks, especially with Stokvels, withdraw, 3 people must go sign, withdraw the money, carry it in a bag and go home, you know, like anything can happen there. So what I like about this particular platform is everything is done digitally. The 4 of us don't stay in like the same place. Baba Cape Town, so
The other is in Polokwane.
when I approve, you know, of course you still have to approve Lily 3, you know, but then it is easier. Everything is online. And another thing is transparent. So all members have access to this account.
Okay.
They can see the flow of money. They can see when money comes in and when it goes out. So, you know, this Stokvel, most of the time they are known for, you know, executives stealing money and doing things. So this one you can't steal money because they will know, right? They get an email every time you throw money that you've withdrawn money. So then, meaning you have to alert them in advance for return chelete you know.
Go botlhokwa gore bana ba rena ba iselong gore ke batšha ba tsena mo ba kry kitso ka tsa botlhokwa ba tšhelete. So mo FSCA re na le di-programme tse fapafapaneng mo ileng gore re na le programme e leng gore e dila ka youth, and mo ileng gore ba tshwanetse ba ithute ka botlhokwa ba tšhelete, and le gore tšhelete ba e šomiše yang, and then go tetla e ba godise. Re na le youth programs tse di leng gona, and then re na le re thoma class re ya sekolong na le mo ileng gore go na le speech competition, ngwana ile gore wa tsena, and then mo speech competition ha ile gore o phomeletse o tlo kry-a bursary e ileng gore e tlo mo thusa go ya pele.
I learned so much from FSCSA. Importantly, to say that young people need to be literate about financial management. We need to understand finances. We need to know more about investments. We also need to know that when you are investing in any stokvel, you need to make sure that it's legit. You need to make sure that its entity as a whole, it's registered with the FSCA and that they are complying with the FSCA. That's important. So there was so much to learn. And also in terms of the youth programs that they have, that we could get help from and also educate our members within the stokvel about financial management.
Okay, now my question is in terms of that, how do you make sure that, let's say somebody wants to join in, and then how do you recruit them and how do you give them your objectives? Because nowadays there are scams.
Yes.
So as you're talking, money coming in, money going out, so it's sometimes scary. So Lydia, at least the batho ba be convinced gore yona illegit, yona ki yona. So now chelete ka ga itimile mo.
At the beginning, it really easier because you know, we recruited our friends,
Our families.
So then that people already trust you, and now obviously it's expanding. You're recruiting people that don't know you. But I think the fact that we operate under this particular
FSP.
investment plan with an FSP is easier because we've been figured, right? So I think what we tell them go, we've been figured. Should anything go wrong, obviously they can go to that FSP. They can lay a complaint against that FSP. That FSP has our documents, right? They can always come back to us and say, listen, either you owe us or you're out of our platform or etc. So I think for me that's why I even liked it, instead of just having our own structure, so that we have someone that can keep us accountable.
Youth ya rena se ke se ratileng ka bona gore ba tsebile ba khona go bona gore se se botlhokwa gore tšhelete rena re invest le rena ruta youth ya rona gore investment e botlhokwa, mara se se botlhokwa ke gore gape ke gore e ba le kitso ya gore mo investmenteng go na le o dila le batho ba ileng gore they are authorized by the Financial Sector Conduct Authority go ira mosebetsi o ba tshwanetseng, and then le gona a se fela go ba authorized to do the business e ileng gore ba tlameile ba yetse. Youth ya rena go botlhokwa gore ba itse le gore ba tshwantse ba boloke tšhelete, and le gona o iboloka le bomang, and then ga ile gore o nyaka go itse gore entity e ileng gore o dila le yona kgotsa company e ileng gore o dila le yona e registered. You can go to Bakatsama by our website in Rona, www.fsca.co.za. It is about check your entity or registered na.
So ladies, you're answered.
Yeah.
Le happy. Go shota ntho e one fela. Hore Grace must tell you, will they be able to come and speak to your group, even if it's on a high level, just to say, this is what financial literacy is about. And then at least we know something about this investment vehicle that we are entering into. Is that something that FSCA is able to do?
Yes, ayanda FSCA e gona for the consumers tsa rona ka nna re bolela ka bareki mona ka ofela ga rena re bareki akere. So and what I like ke gore we're talking about the young people here. Ne? So FSCA e teng mo ileng gore we do financial literacy, financial education nationwide. So when I say selong wana ke gore o a re bitsa, and le rona what we will do re tswana le lena fatshe e be re le tlhalositse gore from here this is information e re ka le fang yona mo ileng gore remember a gone di advices ne ke information e ileng gore re tlo le fa yona so that le khone go gola and batho ba khone go itse gore tšhelete ya bona ba itlhokomela byang, and le gona ba itse gore kana ge feng na e ke na le budget e so ke sala ka surplus kgotsa ke sa ke na le deficit mo ileng gore o sa felletsa le we are here a gone sepe se le spatalang FSCA ere from the consumer education free of charge. Sa lona fela ke gore le re bolella fela gore le ba bakae, and then ga ile gore re tla mo go lona la itse gore tshwantse go be le structure mo ileng gore go na le holonyana le go sna o le re ka ya mmogolo ka motla sa mohlare ra dula hle batho, and then e be re bolela ditaba tsa rona.
Ke rata le gore FSCA e tla gore na mahala ha re patele selo se re swantšeng go se tseba fela ko gore what are intentions, what is our mission, what is it that we want to do in terms of Masedi, so importantly, mahala, that's a bargain. I mean, normally, financial advice or rather any information on finances, you have to pay for it. So the fact that ba offer information e mahala, ki bargain go di members ja rena, so re tlo ba shumisha kudu going forward so that we can grow as an entity. Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, Lena, I've learned a lot. I do appreciate that. Ladies, has Saliba invite Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much. We still have so much work to do with the ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Until next time.
Okay, bye.
I wish the group can grow, have more investors, and be really impactful, not just Molimbopo, but in other provinces. And I wish black people can learn from that as well, because we are all on our own. It's up to us to make that change.
as Masedi, we wouldn't have achieved what we have achieved if we were not a community. So community building and community helping each other is the way forward for the whole country.
Going forward, re lebeletse gore re tlo ba le admin block and re apply FET, that is what you give from grade 0 to grade 9. When you apply FET grade 10 to 12. So which means we're very positive for next year, Retomaka grade 10 to 12. So we are in Masedi, no four and then but more accelerator or bar two share do milore rebe lay flats like double story, yeah, FET.
So, Batung, thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. After you. So how was the process? At least was it helpful?
Yeah. I think for me it was very, very helpful. So I see it helping us a lot. You know, I mean, we want to grow bigger, so it will have a wider reach. You know, we have a lot of impact to make, you know, in South Africa. And I think the second thing as well is that you know, it will give us credibility, you know, because then people will know that they're dealing with like reputable people. Yes, because then there's a lot of scams going around, and I think the last thing is me being associated with a scam. And I think the third one really for our investors, you know, is knowing that they also will benefit, because when we started this, it was just for us to grow, but it will be nice that, you know, them too can, you know, benefit in terms of like financial education, and they can make better choices. So,
I love it. So it's a win-win.
Yes,
everybody's ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ladies. It was good to meet you. Until next time,
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very, very much.
Bye-bye.
Ke Zaka e re thushitse kudu. One, re tseba mo re ka yang in terms of regulator of financial issues ge re ne le mathata. Sa bobedi re more informed ka di program tse leng gore ba di rana tsa youth tse leng gore importantly because re dila le dikolo re berekana le dikolo re godisha dikolo re ka draw from their experience in terms of financial management gore le dikolo tse leng gore re bereka le tsona re ka ba bija ba tlo thusha bana ba dikolong tseo. So above all information re ithutile tse ntšhi go tswa go Zaka le go tswa go FSCA.
So what are you and your social group getting up to? And how can we give you information that is relevant, reliable, and credible so that you can make even better financial decisions? Get in touch with us and give us more information. And who knows, maybe we might be in your area soon. Let's go, make that money, honey.